Hello again, welcome back to another daily Binding of Isaac with Pet Ants. It's October 21st, 2022. It's an eat and run. It's a wild one today. Yeah, interesting. It's also Back to the Future Day. For some of you who don't know what Back to the Future Day is, it's October 21st, 2015. That's when they went to Marty McFly, Doc Brown, and Ashley, I think that's her name, the least memorable character out of the bunch, went to the future in Hale Valley to try to deal with Marty McFly's kids. Or kid. Oh yeah, kids. That's right, kids. He had more than one, that's right. I had to think there for a second. But it's the one kid that caused like a bunch of crap. So yeah. What did I do in 2015? That particular day in 2015? Well, I did some photography stuff. They had an election thing coming up for campaign stuff, so I was doing some photography for a candidate. Just like out of my own kind of hobby thing I was doing back then. I did it for like several different kind of presidential candidates over the years. So I have like a kind of a collection piece, so to speak, with different U.S. presidential candidates. So yeah, there's that. So I was there that night, waiting in line early, like a couple hours early, because it was expected to be packed there too, so I was there. I was all ready to go with my gear. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go to the curse room because of two reasons. One, I can. Two, it gives me the ability to get my tears up for each bone heart I lose here. Thank you. All right. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna yeet it, but all right. Let's do it a couple more times. One more time. All right. Now we got really good tears. And I got some flimsy. I got flimsy. Look at that little chicken wing. It's all broken too. Look at that. Oh, help me. Kiss the boo boo. It's hurting me so much. I broke my little chicken wing. I would say to Eden right there. Tough shit. You did it yourself. Now fix it. No, I probably would never say that to a child ever. Be like, oh, you did it yourself. Fix it. That would be just screwed up.
Health.
My mom would like never like say that kind of crap, like, or my father or anything. Like, what are you doing? She'd probably be more concerned about me having a broken arm. My mother would. Rather than like angry and vindictive. Though I have broken my toe once when I was a kid. What happened was I accidentally had it like stuck underneath some door at some gas station. And it's like one of those doors where you can, I think you can move it in two different directions. So back and forth, pull or push, I think. I mean, it's been over 20 years here, right? So it's going on like 30-ish years. So my memory's not all that perfect either. So I ended up having my toe somehow caught underneath that door. What do I have child's leash for? It's a silly little item. So I had, you know, I changed my mind with that item. So my toe got caught underneath the door and I broke my toe. I know I broke my toe because one, it hurt, and two, I had to rip my toenail out too, so that was pain on top of pain. And back then, they asked me if I want some pain medicine to address the pain or ice it. And at the time, I didn't know how to swallow pills, so I told them to ice it instead. And so I dealt with that for a little bit. I think it healed up a lot faster than I thought it would, too. So there's that. And, yeah. That's the story about me breaking my toe. And ever since then, I haven't broke any bones, any other bones. Wowsy, wowsy. He must be luckies not to break any arms and legs. Yeah, like, if I were to break my legs right now, that's gonna, like, I mean, first of all, that's gonna suck. That's the first thing. Second of all, I mean, it's gonna hurt. Thirdly, though, well, I guess the big one, besides the pain in that, all right, you little bastard. Replay your little games. All right, all right. But more importantly, it's going to decrease my mobility to such a degree that... Are you freaking... Hey, you know what? I might be able to heal with this, can I? Yes!
Full health.
Just give me an item here, you little bastard. Alright, well that is whatever, but... Finally, baby, Jesus! Alright, let's go check out the curse room here. So... It would definitely limit my mobility significantly, especially right now where like it's getting close to winter and it's slick as anything out because a lot of certain sidewalks in particular are not properly shoveled, and then for some reason people's houses don't have their sidewalks shoveled even though it's like required to do that. They're apparently not being cited for it. So, and I have to rely on walking as my main way of getting around, especially like to grocery stores and stuff. So I would have to just be like Ubering and not going to the store as much and just do it all in one trip for like just stacking like food and everything, supplies, so I don't have to go out again. Then lifting is going to be a little bit complicated because certain lifting routines I do require me to standing up. So I would have to probably just stop doing some of those exercises and find a way to do something else with my lifting. Substitute it. And also, like, I'm not as young as what I used to be, so healing is probably going to be a little slower, too. So that's going to... I mean, cooking is going to suck, too. Like, a lot of things are going to suck. We take it granted about our legs. Our limbs. To such a way, you don't, like, think about those little things. Putting your pants on is another thing, too. Putting your clothes on. Showering. Like, I don't even have, like, anywhere to... I might as well get this. I don't even have any sit-down shower or anything. I forgot that it's this thing here. I have, like, no way to sit down in the shower or anything. I mean, I can, I guess, on the floor, but that's... Then I have to find my way to get back up again. Help, I've fallen, I can't get back up. Better call life alert. Yes. Call them because I don't have the little thing around my neck. Because I left it in the other room, silly me. I guess I'll die here for it. I guess another question too is like, why would I have my cell phone in the shower with me? What? That's very simple. Not really. Just kidding. It's not. That's just one way to break your phone, I guess. Oh, but they said it's waterproof, though. Yeah, submerged under the right conditions and not much water on it, and you can get out in time and all that other stuff. And depending on the brand and how it's set up and all that fun stuff. Not submerged in the on the underseas of an ocean or something. Ah! Get away from me, Satan incarnate. Spade? Yeah, sure. We're doing okay here so far. Don't make me laugh. Oh, this is interesting here, right? That's also interesting. Let's be careful here when we do this. It's gotta find a way to sabotage it. All right. We're taking this with us. Just see what else we got there. All right, so we can just screw around and just skip out on getting the boss rush in time and just use it for boss rush. Of course, that could complicate things if we want to do like a hush thing for extra points. We're gonna do full exploration up to like the depths 2, and then like the rest of the floor gets kind of just crappy. Going to Isaac, huh? 2020, that could be a little dangerous, but whatever. Just a tinge dangerous. What's that? You can't suck my juice? Good. Deal with it, I suppose. I mean, I don't know what else you could really do but just flutter around as I destroy you with some incendiary weapons. Come here. But yeah, I mean, that would suck about breaking legs, having your legs broken. I've seen people time to time wearing cast or whatever, either in a wheelchair. Most of the time it's like crutches or something. And they usually have casts on. I mean, I've seen a lot more of that in like high school, of course, where it's like people having cast on and they're writing their names out and all that fun stuff. Perhaps I should have just broke my leg just to have a cast, just so people could be sympathetic and put their names on my cast. And then try to find a place to put the damn thing once my leg heals. I just find it again, and it's like, oh, memories. How I broke my leg on purpose just so I can get some sympathy points by my peers. Okay, I'm not that sadistic, but you can catch my drift. Come here, you. But yeah, it's, I mean, that would suck. I'll say that. And then, like, breaking my arms would probably be, I don't know if that would be worse. It probably would be worse, wouldn't it? I mean, legs is one thing where it's like, okay, well, I can, like, get into, like, a whatever, like an Uber. And I can use my arms at least to open the doors and stuff, right? Unlock doors, cook food. Like, what would happen if I just break my arms now? I'm not saying I'm going to do it because that's silly. I'm not that sadistic either. How does this work? It just works. Well, that solves some things. I didn't know that would overwrite that. Like, I know, like, a lot of synergies that get overridden by certain things, but I wasn't sure if this would just be like a new synergy in itself with bombs with knives to it. Where they shoot knives after the bombs. Oh, I don't want that in my inventory. You can get that crap away from me. Well, mom's knife's, like, really good, especially with 2020. Do not be fooled with the lack of damage. Mom's knife is pretty great for, like, most kinds of damages. So I think we use this to open up Depths 2. Or we could just, well, we could use an Adepts 2, but then it's like, fruitcake. I'm gonna pass on that craziness. Depths 2, I'll use it right after the mom's fight, if there's no deal. If there's a deal, I can go in there, check it out, come back out, pop the thing, go in there. Simple as that. As shrimple as that. Oh, hello. But no, breaking my arms, that would be terrible. Because if I break my arms, then I'm going to have to find a way to just straighten my arms out, which is probably in a cast, and then I would have to maneuver myself to get, like, things done, like eating and cooking and showering and all that stuff. Like, that would be something that would not be ideal. That's for darn sure. Go and move on. How about no? You ever thought about that game? Like, go and move on. How about I say no to that? I mean, I definitely would have a harder time playing Isaac, unless, like, if I have my arms straightened to such a way, I could probably play on the keyboard or a controller. I don't know how much pain I'd be in. I assume I'd be in some pain. I'm gonna have a hard time showering. I'm gonna have a hard time grocery shopping. I mean, both are gonna suck, whether it's the arms or the legs. But I think the arms are gonna be worse, because then I have no way to really feed myself properly without being in pain. Of course, they have, like, opioids for that, and I am not opting to taking any of that stuff, like, at all. I'll suffer with the pain like I did when I had my wisdom tooth taken out, when it was at an angle and it was, like, at a certain position and everything, and it was embedded in my gum. I'll deal with the pain. I'm not taking opioids and I get, like, some kind of addiction from it, or I get killed from some adverse reaction from something that was supposed to be pain medicine, but it's something else. Start with an F. Fentanyl. That's what it's called. I'm paranoid of fentanyl. In a good way. A good sense of paranoia, you know? Something where it's like, you know, I can severely decrease the odds of me having that happen to me if I just basically not take any prescription pain medicine or certain, like, medicines like that. That could have, like, something tainted in the supply. we got here? Just okay. Just hurt me some more. I love the pain. Now, what about if I were to break my hands? I'm not saying I am. I'm just saying, hypothetically, somehow I break my hands. I'm not trying to sound sadistic. What you got for me, buckaroo? Oh, just more keys for you, huh? Is this what this is going to be about? All right. It's like, can you crack open this thing that requires keys that I don't want to give up my keys for? Okay, beggar. I will give you anything you desire. You know, we're kind of on pace for boss rush, but... You know what? Let's go to boss rush. If I don't make it, so be it. We can still bomb our way through it. Exploration is going to be key in this run. Oh my lord, the luck just keeps on stacking. And I am packing the stacking. You little shit. I will annihilate you. There we go. God, Himalakia. What do you do? Does this just break the synergy again? All right, something's happening. All right, just a longer charge time with more damage. Interesting. Yeah, all right. Of course you give me that junk. How dare you freaking talk to me that way. Oh my goodness gracious. And we're gonna take the Jesus juice, sure. It just works out. It just works. There we go. Secret room. Extra points for exploration. Beautiful. And we have an Emperor card for the next floor. You just skip the whole next floor. Get to the boss room. I am not taking that satanic item. That can go straight to hell for I care. Alright, out of here. The shrimple's that. And don't get me wrong, that Book of Shadows would be pretty cool, but I think this bomb's gonna be more useful. Well, you know what? I already found... Well, you know what? Now I think... Well, no, I still have to get in. Because I already did the angel deal, because I was teleported in there. Bah! Alright, let's backtrack for a second. See if we can find the super secret room. Here we go. I'm only doing that just to, like... see about this. We got 2 freaking Emperor cards, by the way. We could just skip 2 floors and get to, like, Hush in no time. You little shit. Alright, let's see. Shrimple's that. Hermit. Moon. Where's the Emperor? Alright, we got 2 Emperors. Alright. Excellent. Excellent, dudes. It's gonna maximize our chances to get the Hush. Alright, let's get out of here. Take. We've been in the angel room already. Ooh. Like the only good thing. As shrimple as that. Because really, we just have to get the Hush. I mean, we don't have to go to Hush, but that gives like extra 5,000 points or something. Plus, that might be an extra exploration stuff too. Now, what if I just like break my toes? Next thing. What if I just break my toes or my feet? Well, my feet I know would be still an issue because like walking around. It's gonna be worse with my feet because I have to do all sorts of maneuvering and bending my feet and everything else to get around. Walking on surfaces. And for my hands, like, that'd probably be worse with my hands because there's like a lot of like complicated movement stuff, right? Moving your wrist, turning it, pulling it, you know, things like that to get around in the world. They're both pretty bad. Now, how about the fingers and toes, though? Well, the toes probably isn't as complicated, I would think. I mean, I broke one, but I don't know if, like, the other ones would just complicate with walking or something. They probably would heal a little faster. The smaller the bones, the better. Fingers is gonna suck for a while. I'll find a way to cook with that issue with my fingers. There's got to be a way to do it. $3 bill. All right. And you know why that didn't take that long? Well, you got 5. Oh, yeah. Never mind. It's 25 minutes in. No. All right. Bop. This is like another cube of meat. Is this the deal? Or the pony? The pony. You know what? That is speed. That is flight. I'll take it. Shrimples that. Just take a gander in here. Blow you up for extra luck. All right. Go. Last deal for an angel or deal. Devil deal. We got garbage, but the health is respectable. All right. We got lucky to get the Hush here. Not often you get like 2 Emperor cards to play with. No reason to really get the map at this point. Cookie dough. We'll think on that. I mean, really, we really don't need these items. If we're going to maximize our points... Of course, we need that. We'll need the health. Just in case there's more health stuff. But cookie dough would give us some interesting effects. I don't think they have any blowback effects with this, so we'll take that. And let's go fight old Hushy boy. Actually, before we do, let's check to see if there's a card. I don't see no card. All right. Our range sucks, I just realized. Probably because I've taken the bomb item. Bomb tiers. There we go. If we get him in this phase, it's not a problem. First phase is a little tricky because you have to be real close to him. Of course, I have to be real close to him too here, but there's a lot more area to work with to lean on me. There we go. Or if we can get through this daily today, we're going to probably have some pretty decent ranks. Hopefully, we get through this daily. Right now it's a little bit... Oh, shit. Really? You hit me again? I might just still kind of weak here. Shit! I feel weak. And it's not like any $3 bill. The fuck was that? Oh, it probably took out my bone heart. Or something. Alright, can you get away from me? Alright, alright. I got a little cocky in this run. Oh my fucking word. Alright. Stop. I'm eating shit right now. Not literally, but figuratively. Alright. Wow, 1,830th place. I could have been in the top first place, top 100 or something. But I soiled it. You, of course. Oh, yeah, 135,000. Right. You're the only one that get to that score. That's cool. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.